Big tech is always showing us these slick images of the future. But what if just one of those pictures could tell us the entire story they want us to believe about AI? Today, we're going to do just that. We're going to break down this single image to really uncover the powerful story it's telling us about our place in an automated world.
All right, so here it is. At first glance, yeah, it's just a sleek, high-tech scene. But this is no random piece of sci-fi art. Oh no, it's a carefully crafted vision, a promise of what's to come, being sold to us by its creator. The real question is, what exactly is the promise here?
So, first things first, let's just talk about the big picture vision. This isn't just an illustration, it's a message. It's a very specific story about AI in our workspace, and trust me, every single detail is there for a reason.
Now, every good story needs a main character, and in this scene, it's definitely the android. So let's do a little decoding of its design and see how we're supposed to feel about it.
And that right there brings us to a really crucial question. This thing isn't some clunky factory arm or a faceless server box in a data center. It's humanoid. That is a very deliberate choice. So why? What is making it look like us actually accomplish?
When you really start to look closely, the design choices are so specific. I mean, look at the expression. It's calm, it's focused, the body is sleek, it's almost elegant, not industrial at all. And the hands, they're made for precision work, not brute force. You've even got that exposed wiring, which kind of hints at this deep complexity, while the glowing blue lights tell us, hey, I'm on, I'm thinking. Every little piece is intentional.
So, you put all those little details together, and the message starts to get really clear, right? This AI isn't being presented as just a tool. It's being framed as a collaborator. It's supposed to feel more like a colleague than a machine. All right, so we've kind of unpacked the who in this story. Now let's talk about the where, because the environment, the workspace itself, is just as important in telling this story. How exactly is this AI supposed to just slide right into a human workspace?
Well, what's really clever here is how they've blended the familiar with the futuristic. You see a keyboard, a mouse, even some paperwork, things that are probably on your desk right now, but they're sitting right next to this advanced Android and a glowing holographic display. The message is clear. This transition is going to be smooth. It's an evolution, not some scary revolution. It's just a desk upgrade.
And then, look at the work it's doing. This isn't mindless data entry or some repetitive factory task. No, it's analyzing a complex blueprint. That's a creative, intellectual, high-skilled job. The idea they're selling us is that AI isn't just going to take over the boring stuff, it's going to be a partner in our most creative and important work. Okay, but who's actually sending this message? I mean, an image this polished, this specific, it doesn't just appear out of nowhere. It has an author, and you can bet that author has a reason for creating it. And there it is. If you look really closely, down in the bottom right corner, that's the Meta AI logo. So this isn't just some generic, abstract vision of the future. This is Meta's vision of the future. What we're looking at is basically a piece of corporate communication, and it's designed to shape how we feel about the products they're building right now.
You know, this image is a perfect example of something called technological concept art. Its whole purpose isn't just to look cool. It's to build up public excitement and, more importantly, acceptance for a new technology, sometimes before it even really exists. This isn't just marketing a product, it's marketing an entire worldview, one where their future tech is absolutely essential and, of course, a huge benefit to us all.
So, okay, we've looked at the robot's design, we've looked at the office it's in, we even know who made it. But all of this, all these little details, are building up to one final, unspoken question that's kind of hidden in plain sight. Let's just take a step back for a second and absorb the whole scene. What's the vibe here? It's a world of clean, quiet, solitary efficiency. Everything is perfectly in its place. The work is getting done with total focus and precision. There are no messy distractions, no interruptions.
And that brings us to the final, and maybe the most critical observation. In this perfectly engineered vision of a futuristic workspace, where are all the people? This image of the perfect colleague is also an image of a perfectly solitary one. And that might just be the most powerful message in the entire picture. What does a future of perfect, solitary efficiency actually mean for us? That's the real question to think about.